How's it going, everybody? Poser Mobile here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Black Friday sale that runs through December 1st. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm probably getting to 10K with this video, and I genuinely can't thank all of you enough for helping me get here. 10K felt like a pipe dream at the start of the year when I set that goal, and we managed it with a month to spare. It's just me working on all this, no editors, no sponsors, none of that stuff. So it's been such a blessing to see how far this little channel's come in a year. Anyway, thanks again. That's enough yapping from me. Let's get into the video. For $4.99, Rayman Legends is a vibrant precision platforming adventure where Rayman, Glowbox, and the gang leap back into action to stop a growing horde of twisted nightmares overrunning the Glade of Dreams. You'll sprint across rhythm-based levels, chain acrobatic moves through lush hand-drawn stages, and tackle inventive challenges that mix tight platforming, environmental puzzles, and frantic cooperative chaos into one endlessly creative package. With dozens of unique worlds, remixed musical stages, unlockable Origins content, and dynamic level variations that keep every run feeling fresh and skill-driven, it's a fast, joyful platformer that rewards both mastery and experimentation. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Celeste is a meticulously crafted, story-driven precision platformer where Madeline sets out to climb the mysterious Celeste Mountain and confront the inner demons holding her back. You'll scale hundreds of handcrafted screens, chaining jumps, dashes, and climbs through ever-evolving challenges that blend tight platforming, environmental hazards, and smart puzzle elements into a demanding but incredibly rewarding ascent. With its heartfelt narrative, expressive character moments, secret stuffed levels, and optional B-sides that push even expert players to the limit, the game layers emotional storytelling over razor-sharp mechanics to create a uniquely uplifting experience about perseverance. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.99, What Remains of Edith Finch is a narrative-focused first-person adventure where you return to the towering maze-like Finch house to uncover the strange, intimate stories behind each family member's final day and gradually unravel their haunting, unforgettable legacy. You'll move through shifting vignettes that mix clever mechanics, striking visual transitions, and rich environmental details as you inhabit different Finches across varied eras and emotional tones. With its dreamlike presentation, poignant writing, and memorable interactive moments that explore grief, loss, and family legacy through creative storytelling twists, it delivers a moving, tightly paced experience from start to finish. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Furi is a high-octane, boss-focused action game where you must fight your way out of captivity by facing a series of relentless, intricately designed guardians and uncovering the secrets behind your imprisonment. You'll combine lightning-fast sword strikes with precise dual-stick shooting, dodging and countering in rhythmically intense encounters that demand mastery of timing, reflexes, and strategic stamina management. With its striking neon visuals, pulse-pounding synthwave soundtrack from Carpenter Brute, Danger, and others, and stylish boss designs by Takashi Okazaki, Furi delivers a punishing but immensely satisfying test of skill, strategy, and reflex precision. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $1.49, Psychonauts is a quirky, mind-bending action platformer where young psychic Rasputin Razzaquato sneaks into Whispering Rock's psychic summer camp and uncovers a sinister plot to steal his fellow trainees' brains while navigating bizarre, unpredictable challenges. You'll explore wildly imaginative mental worlds, using powers like telekinesis, levitation, and astral projection to solve puzzles, and navigate clever platforming challenges filled with humor, heart, and unexpected surprises at every turn. With its colorful, surreal visuals, memorable characters, and inventive level design that turns the mind into a playful, unpredictable adventure, it's a timeless classic. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.49, A Boy and His Blob is a charming, hand-drawn puzzle platformer where a young boy teams up with a shape-shifting blob to save the fallen planet of Blobolonia from the evil Emperor. You'll feed the blob jelly beans to trigger 15 unique transformations, creatively solving environmental puzzles, overcoming enemies, and navigating beautifully animated levels that span forests, swamps, caves, and the Emperor's Citadel. With its heartwarming story, clever mechanics, hidden treasures, and unlockable challenge levels that reward exploration and ingenuity, this reimagining of the NES classic delivers a delightful, family-friendly adventure full of charm and inventive surprises. It's an 82 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise is a wild, over-the-top action adventure where Kenshiro, master of Hokuto Shinken, unleashes devastating martial arts techniques to obliterate foes and uphold justice in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. You'll chain cinematic combos, perform signature finishing moves, and explore Eden's open world, while engaging in bizarre side activities like bartending, buggy racing, and gambling, blending intense combat with absurdly entertaining minigames. With its faithful manga-inspired story, explosive fights, and humorous yet brutal open-world diversions, it's a larger-than-life experience that perfectly captures the spirit of the legendary series. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Dishonored Definitive Edition is a stealth action adventure where you play supernatural assassin Corvo Atano, using powers, gadgets, and weapons to creatively eliminate targets, infiltrate deadly environments, and navigate a morally complex, richly detailed world full of intrigue and danger. You'll experiment with stealth, combat, and choice-driven strategies across reactive environments that reward cunning, precision, improvisation, and player creativity. With all DLC included, Voidwalker's Arsenal, Dunwall City Trials, The Knife of Dunwall, and the Brigmore Witches, this edition offers a complete, immersive experience of darkly captivating stealth gameplay. It's an 89 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $3.99, TOEM is a charming hand-drawn adventure where you explore a whimsical world and use your camera to capture photos that solve puzzles, help quirky characters, and uncover the magical secrets of the mysterious TOEM realm. You'll wander through relaxing landscapes, complete lighthearted tasks, and interact with colorful inhabitants while enjoying soothing music, clever environmental details, and a peaceful, slow-paced atmosphere that encourages curiosity and exploration. With its unique photography-based gameplay, delightful visuals, and heartwarming interactions, TOEM delivers a cozy, inventive adventure perfect for players seeking a calming yet engaging experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened Deluxe Edition is a tense Lovecraftian detective adventure where Sherlock investigates mysterious disappearances tied to a sinister cult worshipping an ancient god while confronting unspeakable cosmic horrors that defy all logic and reason. You'll explore eerie locations, solve challenging puzzles, interrogate suspects, and navigate twisted, nightmarish environments that push the legendary detective to the brink of madness. With modernized graphics, refined gameplay, and the Deluxe Edition DLC, including the Whispered Dreams side quests and the Detective's Wardrobe cosmetic set, this edition delivers a fully immersive, chilling, and unforgettable mystery experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Psychonauts and the Rhombus of Ruin is a VR-exclusive psychic adventure that returns players to the strange, paranormal world of the Psychonauts over 10 years after the original, fully immersing them in its bizarre, mind-bending environments. You'll guide Raz using only his psychic abilities to solve environmental puzzles, reunite kidnapped teammates, and uncover the identity of a mysterious kidnapper while navigating the treacherous, disorienting hazards of the Rhombus of Ruin. With immersive first-person VR mechanics, inventive psychic powers, and a story that picks up directly after the original game, it delivers a tense, inventive, and fully realized Psychonauts experience in virtual reality. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $3.99, AI The Somnium Files is a gripping sci-fi murder mystery where Detective Kaname Date investigates a chilling homicide at an abandoned theme park, uncovering dark secrets, hidden motives, and strange occurrences along the way. You'll interrogate suspects, explore crime scenes using 3 special vision modes, and enter the dreams of key witnesses to solve puzzles, gather clues, and piece together the truth in a story full of twists, suspense, and morally complex choices. With multiple endings, a tense time limit mechanic, and over 30 hours of gameplay, it delivers a deeply engaging, immersive detective experience blending narrative intrigue and interactive investigation. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Cannon Dancer Osman is a fast-paced cyberpunk action game where elite assassin Kieran fights to survive and take bloody revenge in a dystopian 21st century city, controlled by a corrupt government and threatened by the evil sorceress Abdullah the Slaver. You'll dash, climb, and unleash acrobatic combat moves against waves of enemies, navigate deadly environments, and face relentless pursuers while unraveling a story of betrayal, vengeance, and personal grudges from both the cult and powerful city officials. With intense action, challenging encounters, and a gripping narrative that keeps every moment tense and fast-moving, it's a compact but thrilling retro-style experience. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Jitsu Squad is a fast-paced cooperative beat-em-up where 4 heroes, Hiro, Baby, Jazz, and Aros, battle to recover the legendary Kusanagi Stone and stop the evil sorcerer Origami from unleashing its dark, demonic power across the land. You'll fight through hordes of cursed warriors using combo attacks, tag team mechanics, and team-based strategies, while navigating dynamic, colorful arenas full of hazards, secrets, and hidden challenges that test your reflexes and timing. With single-player and local couch co-op for up to 4 players, plus innovative tag team modes that let friends control multiple characters simultaneously, it delivers chaotic, skill-driven action packed with humor and charm. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1.24, PixelJunk Scrappers Deluxe is a chaotic co-op beat-em-up where you play a squad of robot garbage collectors cleaning up the neon-soaked streets of Junktown while fighting off rival scrapper gangs that try to sabotage your work. You'll brawl through vibrant districts, stack and toss trash between teammates to maximize efficiency, and tear through over 25 stages packed with enemies, hazards, and fast-paced multitasking that rewards tight coordination and quick decision-making. Whether you're solo or rolling with up to 4 players, you'll unlock new characters, weapons, and truck parts while mastering multiple fighting styles in a playful pop art cyberpunk world inspired by real-world Japan. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Mortal Kombat 11 is a brutal, fast-paced fighting game where you step into the arena with a massive roster of returning legends and new warriors as time itself unravels in an epic clash against Kronika. You'll customize each character with detailed variations, skins, and abilities, then dive into tense, combo-heavy battles that blend crisp mechanics, cinematic presentation, and bone-crunching X-ray attacks that make every hit feel devastating. Between its sprawling story mode, Towers of Time, deep training tools, and competitive multiplayer, you'll experience a polished and content-rich fighter that rewards mastery, experimentation, and non-stop brutality. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $3.99, the Sherlock Holmes The Darkest Mysteries bundle is a 2-game detective adventure where you investigate twisted crimes across Victorian London and confront cosmic horrors that challenge both your logic and sanity in increasingly unnerving ways. You'll examine clues, question suspects, and solve layered puzzles, while shifting between grounded sleuthing and unsettling supernatural threats that blur the line between reality and creeping madness. With 2 distinct campaigns full of tense investigations, eerie environments, memorable characters, and the strong partnership between Holmes and Watson, it delivers a dark, atmospheric mystery experience. It's a 70 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to get both platinums. For $4.49, Frostpunk Console Edition is a brutal city-building survival game where you lead the last remnants of humanity through an endless winter, constructing New London around a massive generator while making impossible moral decisions to keep your people alive. You'll balance scarce resources, enact laws that shape society, and explore the frozen wastelands for survivors and supplies, all while managing shifting hopes, grievances, and crises that escalate as temperatures plunge and storms roll in. With tense strategic planning, meaningful narrative choices, and a constant struggle between compassion and necessity, it delivers a bleak but gripping fight for civilization's final spark. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Gorgoa is a hand-drawn puzzle adventure where you solve surreal, storybook-like challenges by sliding, stacking, and combining illustrated panels to reveal hidden connections, secrets, and progress through its dreamlike, emotionally resonant narrative. You'll manipulate beautifully detailed artwork to uncover clever visual tricks, shifting perspectives and layering scenes in unexpected ways that turn simple images into intricate, multi-step solutions filled with surprising depth and creativity. With thousands of meticulously crafted drawings, subtle animations, and a quiet, atmospheric presentation, it delivers a thoughtful, meditative experience that blends art and puzzles into something truly unique. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $2.99, MXGP 2020 is a high-octane racing experience where you take control of official bikes, riders, and teams from the 2020 MXGP and MX2 seasons, competing across challenging, dynamic tracks while chasing championship glory. You'll design and customize tracks with the innovative editor, train in scenic playground and waypoint modes, and fine-tune your rider and bike with over 110 official brands to maximize speed, handling, and style in both solo and online competitions. With thrilling races, extreme customization, realistic physics, and competitive multiplayer, it delivers an immersive motocross experience that rewards skill, creativity, and persistence. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $1.14, River City Ransom is a classic beat-em-up where you play as Alex and Ryan, battling street gangs across River City to rescue your kidnapped girlfriend from the villainous Slick and reclaim the streets with style, strategy, and mayhem. You'll punch, kick, and combo your way through urban environments, collecting items, using pipes and trash bins as weapons, and powering up your characters in shops to gain new abilities and bonuses while exploring every alley and rooftop for secrets. With both the original NES version and an updated quality up mode featuring reduced lag, bug fixes, and toggleable graphics, it delivers timeless, chaotic fun with nostalgic charm and modern refinements. It's an 83 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $4.99, Dead Rising 2 is a frantic action-adventure where you play as Chuck Green, a motorcycle racer navigating the zombie-infested streets of Fortune City, while racing against time to save his young daughter with the life-saving Zombrex and survive relentless hordes of the undead. You'll scavenge weapons, craft improvised tools, and explore sprawling environments full of zombies, hazards, and hidden surprises, using vehicles and creative combat to survive chaotic encounters and complete challenging missions. With a mix of dark humor, intense action, and endless experimentation in combat and exploration, it delivers a tense and thrilling zombie apocalypse experience. It's an 80 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $4.79, Star Wars Squadrons is a first-person space combat game where you pilot iconic starfighters from the New Republic and Imperial fleets, engaging in thrilling dogfights across immersive battlefields while mastering precision, strategy, and teamwork. You'll customize ship loadouts, divert power between weapons, shields, and engines, and tackle both single-player story missions and intense multiplayer battles, with full PlayStation VR support for total cockpit immersion. With a gripping narrative told from alternating faction perspectives, dynamic combat, and deep customization, it delivers a tense, exhilarating experience for any Star Wars fan or competitive pilot. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 85 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Aven Colony is a sci-fi city-building strategy game where you lead humanity's first settlements on the alien world of Aven Prime, managing colonies across deserts, tundras, and wetlands, while surviving harsh environments like low oxygen and electrical storms. You'll construct sprawling cities, provide food, healthcare, jobs, and entertainment, explore ruins for artifacts, encounter alien life, and guide your colonists through elections and social challenges to maintain order and prosperity. With a full single-player campaign, expedition missions, and advanced construction systems using drones and resource management, it delivers a deep, thoughtful, and challenging space colony experience. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $3.89, Donut County is a charming physics-based puzzle game where you control an ever-growing hole, swallowing up trash, objects, and even the quirky residents of a whimsical town to uncover a humorous, surprisingly heartfelt story full of twists and comedic moments. You'll explore unique homes, solve inventive puzzles by moving and enlarging the hole, and catapult items to trigger chain reactions, all while interacting with adorable characters and uncovering the consequences of your mischievous actions in playful, creative ways. With its clever mechanics, playful narrative, and delightful art style, it delivers a lighthearted yet engaging experience full of surprises and humor. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $1.49, Metal Suits Counterattack is a fast-paced, side-scrolling run-and-gun action game where you play Kevin, a cyborg war hero seeking bloody revenge against the alien Galita who destroyed his ship, took his dog, and left him for dead. You'll battle across 9 diverse planets in the Helios system, discovering and mastering a variety of combat suits with unique abilities, collecting hidden secrets, and navigating challenging enemies in intense, relentless encounters. With its futuristic setting, varied gameplay mechanics, fast-paced combat, and a story of loss, rebirth, and vengeance, it delivers a short but thrilling action-packed experience for fans of classic side-scrollers. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition is a fast-paced first-person shooter where you pilot agile titans and skilled pilots through intense vertical combat across futuristic battlefields, combining parkour, firepower, and strategy to dominate the chaotic frontier. You'll experience the full single-player campaign, engage in competitive multiplayer, and use all unlocked titans, pilot classes, and advanced loadouts from the Jumpstart pack while customizing weapons, skins, and war paints for maximum effect and style. With its fluid movement, explosive combat, fast-paced action, and deep customization, it delivers one of the most thrilling, action-packed shooter experiences of the generation. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Axiom Verge is a Metroidvania-style action-adventure where you play a scientist trapped in a mysterious alien world, exploring a vast, intricate labyrinth filled with secrets, strange technology, and eerie environments that blur the line between reality, simulation, and nightmare. You'll discover a wide array of weapons, items, and abilities, each with unique behaviors, battle bizarre biomechanoid enemies, and use glitches to manipulate the environment, defeat foes, and solve inventive puzzles in unexpected and creative ways. With its intricate level design, atmospheric storytelling, challenging exploration, and clever mechanics, it delivers a deep, cerebral, and satisfying retro-inspired adventure. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Valkyria Chronicles Remastered is a tactical action strategy RPG set in an alternate history 1930s Europe, where you lead Vulcan Gunther and Squad 7 as they defend Gallia from a powerful Imperial invasion. You'll command troops across watercolor-style battlefields using a blend of turn-based planning and real-time movement that rewards smart positioning and bold tactics, and as you advance, you'll upgrade weapons, customize your tank, unlock new squad abilities, and experience a heartfelt wartime story filled with memorable characters and emotional moments. With its crisp, remastered visuals and deep, satisfying strategy gameplay, it delivers a gripping and immersive experience. It's an 87 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $2.24, Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number is a hyper-violent top-down action game where multiple factions chase vengeance, power, and purpose in the chaotic aftermath of the first game's bloodshed. You'll switch between several playable characters with unique abilities as you blast through neon-drenched levels filled with fast, brutal combat that demands perfect timing, sharp reflexes, and calculated aggression, weaving together a fractured story where shifting perspectives blur the line between reality and hallucination. With its pulsing soundtrack, stylish retro visuals, and unrelenting difficulty, it delivers an intense, stylish, and unforgettable finale to the Hotline Miami saga. It's a 79 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Gunborg Dark Matters is a fast-paced arcade action platformer set aboard a hostile alien spaceship, throwing you into intense combat arenas where a razor-sharp blade, a powerful shield, and constant momentum are your best tools for survival in frantic, high-pressure encounters. You'll slash through enemies, deflect bullets, steal enemy weapons, and chain together high-speed attacks as you navigate tight platforming challenges and face off against tough boss battles driven by skill, timing, and quick reactions. With its fluid movement, tight controls, addictive respawn loop, and stylish 80s synthwave presentation, it delivers a sharp, energetic, and highly replayable action experience. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $3.99, Hob is a vibrant third-person action-adventure where you explore a mysterious, crumbling planet in peril, uncovering its secrets as you traverse shifting landscapes, solve environmental puzzles, and restore a dying world through a completely wordless, engaging narrative. You'll use your mechanical glove arm to grapple across gaps, port between platforms, punch through enemies, and interact with ancient machinery while exploring ruins, meeting strange creatures, and discovering a story told entirely through the environment. With its striking atmosphere, smooth traversal, and clever world-altering puzzles, it delivers a warm, immersive, and quietly memorable adventure experience. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Lumote, the Master Mode Chronicles, is a charming 3D puzzle adventure where you guide the adorable Lumote through a massive interconnected world of towers, puzzles, and colorful motes, forming an emotional connection without any dialogue or text. You'll solve increasingly complex puzzles, explore seamless environments with zero loading times, and uncover new challenges as you descend into the great depths, all set to a majestic electronica soundtrack reflecting Lumote's emotion and the world around them. With its clever design, lovable protagonist, immersive music, and unique continuous world, it delivers a delightful, heartwarming, and engaging adventure experience. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Metro 2033 Redux is a post-apocalyptic first-person shooter set in the dark, dangerous tunnels of the Moscow Metro, where survivors struggle against mutant horrors and hostile factions while trying to protect what remains of humanity. You'll navigate claustrophobic stations in desolate surface wastelands, scavenge scarce resources, make morally challenging choices, and engage intense combat as Artyom on a desperate mission to warn the remnants of mankind of a looming threat. With its atmospheric environments, gripping story inspired by Dmitry Glukovsky's novels, and immersive survival mechanics, it delivers a dark, intense, and unforgettable post-apocalyptic experience. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $3.74, Darkest Dungeon is a gothic roguelike turn-based RPG where you recruit and lead a team of flawed heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, and ruined crypts, facing not only monstrous enemies but also famine, disease, and intense psychological stress. You'll manage your party's fears, afflictions, and resources while uncovering dark mysteries and battling an array of eldritch horrors in a punishing strategic combat system that rewards careful planning, risk management, and adaptable tactics. With its oppressive atmosphere, tense gameplay, and striking hand-drawn art style, it delivers a haunting, challenging, and unforgettable dungeon crawling experience. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Telling Lies is an investigative thriller with non-linear storytelling, where you explore a stolen NSA video database to uncover the deeply intertwined lives of 4 people over 2 years, piecing together the truth behind a shocking incident and hidden secrets. You'll search for keywords, watch intimate and revealing clips, and interpret conflicting perspectives as you carefully assemble the story, with performances from Logan Marshall Green, Alexandra Shipp, Carrie Bichet, and Angela Sarafian guiding your investigation. With its innovative gameplay, compelling narrative, and tense, immersive presentation, it delivers a unique, intimate, and thought-provoking experience unlike anything you've played before. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Destiny the Collection is a comprehensive first-person shooter bundle that includes every major release and expansion from the acclaimed franchise, offering both new and returning guardians an epic journey across a vast, visually stunning, and ever-expanding shared sci-fi universe. You'll explore diverse planets, complete story-driven missions, engage in cooperative strikes and competitive multiplayer, and develop your character's abilities, gear, and arsenal with a level 40 boost letting you jump straight into the action. With its expansive content, engaging gameplay loops, and continuously evolving universe, it delivers a massive, thrilling, and highly replayable shooter experience. It's a 77 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Treasures of the Aegean is a historical action adventure where you join parkour master Marie Taylor and treasure hunter James Andrew on a thrilling quest to uncover the secrets of a forgotten Minoan kingdom, tragically trapped in an endless time loop. You'll explore a hand-drawn open world, recover relics, solve intricate puzzles, chart a lost island, and decipher ancient riddles while navigating treacherous terrain, evading rivals, and racing against a repeating cataclysm to prevent history from repeating itself. With its clever puzzles, rich historical setting, engaging exploration, and time-bending mechanics, it delivers an immersive, thrilling, and intellectually satisfying adventure experience. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.94, Venba is a narrative-driven cooking game where you play as an Indian mother who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s, exploring themes of family, love, loss, and cultural identity while balancing the challenges of a new country. You'll restore lost recipes to cook mouth-watering traditional dishes, engage in branching conversations with your family, manage day-to-day struggles, and navigate emotional decisions while uncovering a heartfelt story about home, belonging, and the ties that bind across generations. With its engaging narrative, authentic culinary gameplay, and emotionally rich, visually striking experience, it delivers a warm, immersive, and deeply personal adventure. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Unrailed is a chaotic multiplayer railroad construction game where you team up with friends locally or online to build train tracks across endless procedurally generated worlds while keeping your train from derailing and facing constant unexpected obstacles. You'll master encounters with dynamic environments, upgrade wagons, navigate distinct biomes, and cooperate or compete in modes like Endless, Quick, and Versus, all while reacting to changing weather, day-night cycles, and constantly shifting terrain. With its fast-paced gameplay, charming blocky visuals, and intense cooperative and competitive challenges, it delivers a fun, frantic, and endlessly replayable multiplayer experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Grindstone is a colorful puzzle adventure where you play as a stone grinder battling creeps on a mountain, combining match 3 mechanics with monster slaying action to complete over 250 intricate, increasingly challenging levels full of hazards, clever traps, and strategic opportunities. You'll plan chains, strategize your attacks, overcome environmental obstacles, unlock new abilities, and climb higher with each puzzle, while collecting grindstones to achieve your ultimate goal of taking your family on a much-needed vacation. With its vibrant visuals, clever level design, satisfying combat puzzle blend, and charming sense of humor, it delivers a fun, addictive, and rewarding puzzle experience. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is an action RPG where you create and fully customize your own warrior from 5 races, choose their gender, and equip over 450 items to embark on epic online and offline adventures across the Dragon Ball universe. You'll train under iconic Dragon Ball characters, learn powerful new skills, fight alongside Trunks to restore the original story, and explore the bustling Toki Toki City Hub where you can team up with or battle over 200 players worldwide in exciting multiplayer tournaments. With its extensive customization, fast-paced combat, dynamic multiplayer, and faithful recreation of the Dragon Ball universe, it delivers a vibrant, action-packed, and highly replayable experience. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.